I fell sick. I fell badly sick. I was sick for like 4 months in my thing. I was vomiting. I wasn't retaining anything, including water. So I was at home and so I fell pregnant. I don't know what happened. My baby bought me this perfume. If you know my husband, you should know that he doesn't. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl NK Unfiltered, and you're welcome here. If you are new here, my name is NK. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. Kindly subscribe, join the Unfiltered gang, like this video, and turn on your post notifications so that you will know when we are posting. By the way, don't skip that ad. I beg you, I make money. So guys, in this video, I'm sure you can tell from the topic, I'm going to be giving you the final details on why I quit my job. Yes, why I quit my job. If you're an OG on this channel, you will know that I had a in fact, I might say 9 to 5. I had an 8 to 5 job. Yes, I had an 8 to 5 full-time job. I used to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But now I am working from home. So I want to tell you guys. So I want to tell you guys why I quit my job. If this is something you're going to be interested in, stay tuned and watch this video because guys, we don't talk about this enough. How do we married women with kids do it, working a full-time job and having children to take care of? So guys, let's do it. We don't talk anymore. Hi guys, welcome back. So first of all, I am a lawyer. If you don't know, I'm a lawyer practicing in Abuja. Yes, I practice. I'm still practicing, but I'm working from home. I don't have to go to work every day and all that thing. So I studied law. I finished from law school in 2016. I got called to the bar in 2016 and I served in a law firm for a year, and after a year, I'll that talk, then that talk and that day. I'll come and gist you guys what happened during my NYSC. So I finished serving in 2017 and I proceeded to start working with TSTV. I worked with TSTV, the failed TSTV. I worked with TSTV as their in-house makeup artist and doubled as an in-house lawyer too. But I love being a makeup artist more. As you can see this face, I did this face. Yes, I learned makeup in 2013. I mean 2012. Yes, 2012. So I was working as a makeup artist and as an in-house lawyer. So I enjoyed the job, but it was draining me. I was going to work like every day, including Saturdays, and I had to go to work very early because those I was going to give 9 and 7 a.m. news need to be glammed up before the time. So it was draining me, but I was enjoying it. It's not when you're doing a job, it's draining you, but you enjoy it. That was me at TSTV. But at some point, my mom was like, "You can't do that anymore. I want you to practice. That's why I sent you to law school, blah, 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 plenty drama." Bearing in mind that I did not want to study law, but after plenty talk, my in-law spoke to my boss. My in-law took me there. This was 2017, yes. He took me there. I met with no, this was 2018 January. So I went and I met with my boss. He had an interview. That day I wore black gown, red shoe. If you know me, you know I love colors. It's only lot that mitigated it a little bit. That reduced who I am, but I love colors. So I wore a black gown, black jacket, with a red shoe, and a red handbag. And then I met my boss, was like, "Are you sure you want to practice law?" I was like, "Yes, I want to practice law." But that's by the way he interviewed. He didn't really interview me much. He just asked me some questions about myself and said, "Okay, you can resume." But I told him, "Okay, you know what? I can resume. I would resume, but I need time to leave my other job." So that was what I did. I took time off and I went to the office and I tendered my resignation and I quit. So I resumed in the law firm in 2018 February first week. No, January, ending of January. So I resumed the place. I was practicing. I liked it. I didn't like it. It was mixed feelings. But now I did that from that 2018 full time till 2023 January. Yes, I have been working full time since then. When people say, "How did she get all she has?" I worked for it. I was doing a full time job. I was doing businesses, makeup. I was selling things. What have I not sold? I have sold pant and bra. I have sold makeup products. I have sold clothes, shoes, bags. I have sold oil, perfume. What have I not done? I'm an event planner. I have rendered a lot of services. I've done market runs or more. I did everything and anything to survive. So when people point fingers at me, I point it back. I have done everything and anything to survive. So when I got married in 2019, I worked from 2020, COVID hit, we stayed at home, plenty drama. So I'm really into corporate. I am a guru when it comes to corporate law. See anything corporate, CSC, anything, just hit me up. I can sort it out for you. So I was doing the corporate thing in my office and also doing litigation, because in my office you cannot do one and pick. You can't pick and choose. So you have to do everything. So in 2020, 2020 I was working as a married woman. 2021, I got pregnant. I came back in January with pregnancy. I felt pregnant. I don't know what happened. So I got pregnant and I fell sick. I fell badly sick. I was sick for like 4 months in my pregnancy. From February till like May, I wasn't working. In fact, April safe. Even after April, February, March, April, May, like May, if not June, I was sick. Like I had hyperemesis gravidarum. If you know what this is, you know that you can't do anything. I was vomiting. I wasn't retaining anything, including water. So I was at home. So I was basically useless. Then this just happened. By now, I was saying, Kai, how would I keep doing this? If anytime I get pregnant, I'll be off. I was sick during my pregnancy. So after a while, I resumed dog, but I wasn't doing much. I was like, I beg, stay, madam, stay, madam. You don't even look alright, because I had lost so much weight and I looked sick. I'll put a picture of it. I looked sick. So this all these things happened to me. Like a lot of things happened to me. I was sick. If you see me, you think that they did me juju. Yes. If you see me, you think that they've done me juju, or my husband is not taking care of me. Like a lot of things went down in people's head. So I gave birth. I went on maternity leave. I went on maternity leave and I came back. So before I resumed work, I was meant to resume. I gave birth in September. I was meant to resume work in January. I didn't know what to do with my son. So I went to my office. I spoke to my boss. I told him I can't resume yet. This boy can't go to crèche. He's too young. He chokes a lot. My son chokes a lot. Like KD then would eat and eat and eat and choke. So if you're not careful, that guy can choke to death. And like there was this stigma about choking. So there was no way I could let my child go to a crèche and they will not really pay attention to him. If I was Nenu, I would have been happy because my mom is Nenu and she owns a school. So the child would have been going to that school. But I couldn't bear and trust strangers with my child, even when I knew that the guy chokes a lot. Like he doesn't know his gauge. It even till now he eats so much, he doesn't know when to stop. I resumed work. By February, I still was confused as to what to do, because why would that child be in school? And then I spoke to my secretary in the day. Thank you very much for helping me out. Like she did so well for me. I spoke with her and I explained myself to her, and she was like, bring him to work. I was like, how? She said, when you're in court, I'll watch him. Bring him to work. Since you already have a help, there's an office space you can use. So I brought Kiddy to work with my help patients. Then, oh my God, I miss patients, by the way. I miss my first help. Like, we bonded so well. I miss and I wish her wherever she is. I don't know where she is. So we were going to work together. We started going to work together. Patients would be downstairs with KD. I'll be upstairs. KD was a very peaceful child, so he didn't really give me headache. He was a very peaceful child, so I was happy. I had a good time. I would feed him. Like, in fact, he stopped breastfeeding at 3 months. So I didn't have to breastfeed anymore. He wasn't breastfeeding, so it was strictly milk and cereal with pap. Milk and pap, because it was not yet up to 6 months, so milk and pap. So patients knew his routine. She would give him food. She would take care of him. He wouldn't cry. And Andy will be checking on him. Chinaya will be checking on him. My whole colleagues were working with me to make sure it works. Thank you guys so much. Loveford family, all those that helped me. Thank you guys. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Nena, Hanatsu, Ugona, every single person, Onyeka, Uche, all the guys, everybody actually helped. I cannot say nobody helped. Justina, everybody helped. Everybody was on the lookout for me. Justin, everybody. Since if I don't call your name, I still mean you did well. You tried for me. Everybody tried for me. So they didn't even come for meetings with us. Like they tried. They did so well. They helped me to handle the situation. So KD will be there with patients and everybody will check on him. If I'm not around, they'll make sure he's okay. Chidema, thank you guys so much. KD was growing. As you know, as they grow, they become loud and become noisy. So KD was becoming noisy and it was high time. I couldn't continue. This was after a year. Then, even before he stopped coming to work with me, whenever he starts making noise, patients will take him outside under the tree and take him walk around so he will not disturb all those things. Guy, she did so well. Like she tried for me, she did very well. Then at some point, I knew that I could not keep bringing KD to work. He had to start staying at home. So we stopped coming to work with KD after a year. We started staying at home. So KD was at home. I would go to work. Like I'm an early goer. Anyone that knows me knows I go early to work. I like to go very early to work. So I leave my house as early as on Mondays and Tuesdays. I leave as early as 5:30. Yes. As 5:30 is even late. 5:15, 5:30. But I leave as early as that. So I get to my office like 6. Yes, 6. Before 6:30, I'm at the office. So I don't like to go late. So I will now be at the office and maybe sleep up until 8 o'clock when I resume work. So that's what I was doing. So before I go, even when KD was going to work with me, I was going like that. So I had to be waking KD up in the morning very early, which means KD was not sleeping well at night. So I wake KD up as early as 5, bath him. Like when I'm done dressing, bath him and prepare everything. Just wake up as early as and I wake up by 4, cook, do it. See, mothers, how do you guys do it? I will wake up by 3:30 at first. 3:30. Cook, do everything. Bath, do everything. Carry kid and we are going to work. Until the patient's telling how to do something. So I'll start waking up by 4, sometimes 4:30. Like we're now alternating. The days is something she can do. I will sleep in. The days is something I cannot do, she will sleep. Like it was just a lot, sincerely. But we handled it very well. We're a good team. We made a very good team. A very good team. See, patience. If patience should come back, I think I'll just pick her back because I like my patience. So that's about that. So we're doing all these things. I had to now start leaving them back at home. I was waking up early, so I would leave early, prepare food for my husband to go to work with, for me to go to work with, patients to have to eat at home, for Kitty to have to eat at home. Everything, it was just fine. Then I was closing by 4, so I'll be getting closing by 4, getting home by like 5:30, and it was okay until it was no longer okay. KD started preferring his dad to me. KD still prefers the man to me because he doesn't see my husband's job is flexible, so he works for himself. So how would I be doing it? How can the child that was meant to prefer me, boys are supposed to prefer their mother, the child preferred his father to me? So it was really heartbreaking because I do all these things for this boy and he prefers his father because he sees him. I don't blame him. So it was becoming this very disturbing. So I always tell my husband, I don't want to leave my job. I'm tired. It's not working for me anymore. It's frustrating me. I'm stressed. I'm always tired. Like I don't get time for myself anymore. And he was like, baby, you need the job, blah, blah, blah. He would speak to me and I would understand, but I'm sad. I'm suffering in silence. I'm going to work and I'm not happy. And I like to be happy with what I do. Like, I'm happy talking to you guys. So, you're meant to love what you do. See, you're meant to love what you do. When you're not loving what you do, it means something is wrong. So, you need to sit down and have a check. So that was what happened. I kept moving, pushing, pushing. 2022, it was hard for me. It was very hard for me. Really difficult, but I kept on pulling through. I was always showing up and showing out. Then, sometime in November, I've been speaking to my husband about these things. My November, he had told me, you know what? Someday we're at the gym just exercising, and he was like, you know what? I agree with you. You should quit. I was so happy. Like, I was so happy. I got an answer. I was almost in tears. I was so happy. I'm going out by this. I have to be dressed up. And this perfume, my husband got me this perfume. Like my baby bought me this perfume. If you know my husband, you should know that he doesn't know how to buy gift. Doesn't buy gift, but he bought me perfume. I'm proud, very proud of him. So he told me I can quit. I told Hanato about it. We were very happy. I then started making plans, putting plans in motion. Then see, you see this God. When you pray, God listens. So when he told me I agreed to quit, we agreed, I was going to quit. I was praying to God. Okay, we have our law firm. Give us the contacts. Make the right contact. Make the right move for us. And before December, we got this brief. Like it was such a beautiful thing. We got this retainership and everything was just going boom, 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 going so well. Like it was God's way of telling me, my girl, I got you, I got you. So in December, I started getting cold feet. Yes, I'm a human being. I started getting cold feet. Should I quit? How would I survive financially? I'm used to getting things myself. I'm not used to collecting from my husband. How would I do this? God, show me a sign. And the next day I went to work. Mind, I was closing by 4. My other just said, Madam, the office has strike for you. You stop closing by 4. You start closing by 5:30. And I was thinking, how would I do it? My child is going to start school. How would I be picking him from school by 5:30? So okay, if my husband gives me my husband takes Katie to work in the morning, should I still subject him to pick Katie from school in the evening? I have to be reasonable. Do you understand? It was just God telling me, Omo, it's time. You need to it's time. And even though I don't hate him for that, I appreciate all the concern he has given me, bringing my child to work, leaving me to stay at home. I appreciate it, but it wasn't working for me anymore. And I realized I had to do me. Like I had to do me. So in December, I went for Christmas. In January, I didn't want to quit in December because I'm like, what if I change my mind? And I left in January. Patients did not come back. No help. no way to go about it. I was stranded. The first day of work, I had to go to work with KD. Yes, I had to go to work with KD. I went to work that day. I had to be back in KD. I had to do, because, and mind you, that office KD was staying at was no longer free. They had filled it up with a lawyer. I had to be carrying KD to work. It was heartbreaking because, in fact, I carried him just once. I will not lie. That day I saw my, I was like, "So I can't do it anymore. It's not working." Then I like explained to him, like, "I'm so sorry," and we had a mutual understanding, and that was it. So that was why I quit my job. I quit not because I didn't like the place anymore, because it wasn't convenient anymore, because it wasn't right for me anymore. It wasn't working for me. And now, women, you have to have this conversation with your husband. I know that they say, why is it that the woman always has to sacrifice? Sometimes that's it. In my instance, I want to be a lawyer. Yes, I am a lawyer. I want to be practicing, but I don't want to be doing it full time. I don't have the dream of aspiration to become a senior advocate. My husband is a lawyer and he has that aspiration. So he has to do well in practice to get to that stage. So I believed I had the responsibility to step back. And see, I have everything to do. I'm into business. I love business. I'm into influencing. I do a lot of work online. So I was the best person to be at home. And I love corporate law. I'm not into litigation. So my husband is the one doing the litigation part of our job, and I'm doing the corporate part. I still do litigation once or then, yeah, here and there, but he's the one doing full-time litigation. And that's because he has the hope of becoming the senior advocate of Nigeria. I don't have that dream. So that was why. So women, you have to discuss with your husband. Men, you have to be open, listen to her. If you're the one that likes business and the one that likes to work from home, by all means do it. Do it. If she's the one that, by all means do it. It's not, there's no hustle and tussle about it. There's no fight. It's about understanding to understand each other. And that was what happened with us. We understood each other and we decided to take that step. And I'm happy with it because this is how many months in, and I love it. I'm working from home at my pace and get to do every single thing I love. I love influencing. I love to post. I love the online market. I love YouTube. So I'm doing what I love the most now. So guys, if you know what you love the most, your job is meant to make you happy. So if you know what you love to do, do it. Start now. Don't say, how would I start now? I don't have the proper thing. Who will be giving me money? Just start now. The money would come. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much for the love you guys show to me. Like this video, comment, and share this video for those people that are looking to take the leap of faith. Share to them, and maybe this video might work for them. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you all. Bye.